ni emre no ama yate asese NDC aban ene NDC fo sabio omo nka no kore omo ye nkontompofo ene omo ya yetimi. Tell me one single promise. Ye nkase ye nyina Ghana man nyina ye papa ba kope. Ai, Mr. More Lover. Mr. Lover. Tell me one promise or can't you wa ye. Onye hwe. Wasori osa. Ene contract na yura na do danko Akufo-Addo diama. Papa na ji abone boso se eye ne initiatives. Ene de bia me no ka say light any Ghana maimu ba bia say ene sabio light no ye ma obi no ya sanso the bills akese e bro ma watua fato nchen ene ame no ka say amanfo ma enye sika mfa ntoduane ni miwi akwasi asamwa me mo akwaba ena ame no ka say ye na ame no ka say abusua nurses fo na yesi ebe mo automatic posting no ekosi sen amanfo gudan mu esu miwia na set ken me mo akwaba yepa ene ame no kasa yo ene dadua ya asema ame no koma nkese ochina ana de cheda bi ene. This is what is going on in the country after you have been promised of good governance. And I free SHS school for etifie. When I was school munya duane ni. Ema Mr. Keba ma me wakoba yepa. When I was school munya duane ni, wo munya pen chalk. A teacher for ye ntia wonka ade kire nkoso school no. School no si ho. Hwe nkoso ho. Na ano metia ye se awofo binum se de omo abre. Omo ba bontia ba be ka omo anu masem. Say they are tired of paying for free education and free food in the schools. Wa ujira ho akoto abade ma yewura Mahama. Wa sabio. Ukasati ayewura na nado danko Akufo-Addo. O say ne wanim agu ase. Ma mento aso na menka asem nkyerɛw. Udim die ya. Udim die, do you know what Wally said? Die ya ne say. Yewura na nado breso. Omaya kwanya ma yetumi yeden e criticize say no. Amanfo ka wona adwene kire na nado pa. Enkura ne mpanyimfo emabunu ene mayoa. Amanfo mapafo ne maamefo ne nkwada ne mrante ne mayo nyina na nado ma wona kwanya e ma wokan wona adwene de kire no because na nado believe say so far as ya wona wato abama no amana baba ye omampanyini ne de wasem bi a obeka efa kwanya ofa so obu oman no eho hia se obetie besabre no mu no ye ka kire mo say sa papa no nye ni papa because of the cost silence culture silence so say silence of culture so hwan ne hwan yo ye se papa no de aba oman no but that time no not everybody ahemfo everybody pastors asofofo omdepo na omo ye mahi they all said what they wanted to say to Nanado. Nobody refused to say what he wanted to say to Nanado. Owusu bempa kwasi ampanyini ai owusu bempa osofo na asem na mekan pede odi ya Nanado na asori dem. Look at what the NDC young guys, these communicators, these NDC activists, NDC social media commentators. When someone kwasiafo we can defy you Nanado. What is say a cheba kumpo? Yanchi obia. Even though Nanado had the right, Nanado so had the right even to go after people. Na omo eyeden. Commenting with haters, with hatred on him and his family. But he never do nothing to them. Tiemi yepa. Nanado amfane nsanka obibiada. Menana mi aba nana akua afro me wakwaba sanso na Paul bio mechia oye pa me wakwaba. Nanado amfane nsanka obibiada. He never go after anyone. Even though people are man for no more kasa etra and pimpenso. This is because Nanado believe in democracy. Nanado believe in democracy. Asema I see a friend can be mamen can be. And even though Nanado na all ye numa or create employment or making sure say teacher ni na ketua income. Nurse na ketua income. Doctor ni na ketua income. Police ni benya na ketua. Na Ghana adwumayɛfoɔ nyinaa aban adwumayɛfoɔ nyinaa ɔmo nsa ka ɔmo ketua no. At the same time people were insulting him. But he never react to arrest anyone. Mekai pa say one time bi kura mpo no. Abayewa bi bisa Nanado sɛ nana. Enti deɛ na ba wo tim sɛ wote sɛ amanfoɔ egyina esimpie so social media so ka asɛmfo de kyerɛ wo a sɛn na ewura wo. Nanado sɛ meyɛ ɔpanyini wɔ ɔman mu mehwɛ nipa dodoɔ so. Enti ɛyɛ normal sɛ amanfoɔ ebenya different opinion on what I'm doing. Enti ɛfa me ho, but I don't bother about it. Nana ne kaye. Nanso ene dadua ya me ne wo kasai. Ghana kuafo esu, teacher fo esu, nurse fo esu, training college fo esu, a school for nkrofo na omo eko free SHS no. Amamfo esu wodan mu omo wu. Businessmen na tete mo omo hu na mane. Enipa na oton so de hwe ne ma omo su. Papa bi na oton ice cream e de hwe ne ma osu. Coast of omunsa gu omuti. Radio stations, radio stations in Kitinkiti are money external plant. They are all crying. But at the same time, Mahama and Nkrofo say they are supreme leaders. So nobody has the right to talk against or to say something that is different from what they want you to say. Rasi bisa say koyana se bae. Rasi bisa say ye koye ana se bae. Ana ya ton ye color TV akwaje black and white. JCV that be abaye fiana. Aye no kre. Eye no kre pa. Na aya na oya no yomya. Oya no yomya. Mpese me nka bro na masema me ka. Wonte maseye. Edo bia na oyomya pa. Oyomya se. Enipa dasani nipa de ba hyeda ba wo. Ba twa wo funuma. Wo ye bari ma ye kurom betwa okote. Ah wade betwa so ma. Wo ye oba so a wade begum nsuo ma. Kama. Na wanyina drum pempenso bi na adwene da wutim. Na aban bi aba akonnwam. Na ose enipa na amowo oman mu no mo adwene mo hawo mo nkoso na yemme me priority. Enti me bema mo akwanya ma mahyesan mabusua mu in terms of nimdeɛ ɛwɔ school dan mu nti me ma obia ko school na munyina monya nimdeɛ kɛse wɔ mu fie na every Ghanaian can become competitive in every sector na nipa da sane a wanyini awo na wantimi anhwɛ ɔma na obi aba ɔhwɛ wo ma na wamfa nsi hɔ a ɔsan stimulated the private sector to become bigger and bigger. Now to make it mempe or no, me pe obi oba yo so be mame akokɔ nam na we. Me pe obi oba yo so obe mame nkokɔ amama akɔ akɔyen. Now so tumi gitum e de kɔto aba. Ene na medwene ho a ya na mente ase no. Eno na medwene ho a ya na menye den mente ase because I cannot think far. I cannot think far because me dwena komanimu a na see because there is no logic. Logic nim. And as a pure Rastaman, you know what I mean. Me dwena logic nim a everything gets stuck. Me nkasa bi na ma yeku. That is what is happening. Because me dwena just here. Said John Mahama be dia konwa. Free health insurance na nya juma o de ko hospital aye mua o ye nhwe wanim. But when Anadu came in power, within 1 year, this man was able to fix the health insurance yen kan saying system no ema o put the ko ayarsabia nko ade aye de be ye o ho adwuma. Na Anadu be dia konwa na light ye dum no papa iba ye priority pine tentem wa solve unya light the ye adwuma na na do so be man on ma akọ school free amanfo say enye nokore amanfo the negativity in their brain almost said it sika ye campaign ahodo maako 17 against free SJ say enye possible. Na na do buy within 1 year na wapaja free SHS money ye adwuma. Na saa nneɛma wei nyinaa akyi no yɛtumi sɔre anopa tututu ɛfa ntoma ɛbɔ yasen mu ɛmarima fa pieto jeans ɛhyɛ bɔ belt de to so ɛtumi nante kɔgyina apato mpɛmpɛnsoɔ kɔto aba sɛ saa nkurɔfo wei adwen papa wei wɔ ɔmo tim no yɛmpɛ ɔmo yɛkɔfa nkurɔfo a ɔmo abusuamfoɔ esi kapɛ ɛna ɔmo de ba ɛne ne yɛ nɛ ɛne na yɛnamu a mo nkwasi akasa na mo kan ne media no mo a ne nkwasi campaign a mo yɛɛyɛ a saa bere na na do ma mo kwan ma mo kasa because onim sɛ mo yɛ nipa no ɛnɛ enipa na mo kɔfa ne baayɛ ne ɔsi ɛma yɛ nka sɛ deɛ ɔyɛ nyɔ ɛnyɛ papa unya kɛsɛ deɛ ɔyɛ nyɛ pɛ yɛ ba abɛkyɛw asɛm no korakora na wo kama amanfo ate kora na nso yɛbɛsi aba abɛkyɛw ɛne ne John Dariga Dramani Mahama. Oppressing the people, putting fear in the people. Taking the people for guarantee, lying to the people, deceiving the people. Now at the same time, one person nipa be na no akasa edi afa de wo ye ho. Who born dog? Who gave the power to you, bro? Why na ma obeye omampanyini? Enye sa nkrofo na omo ekasa ma no obeye mpan. Omo to aba ma obeye panyini. But enede na ye ho. In the country called Ghana, where it is one of the most democratic country in the whole of Africa, not in the West Africa. Such a country of that demeanor has turned to be a military governor. I said here, soldier ni bi na di o man so. I said here, ye wo Mariana Burkina Faso baby. No wonder John Mahama always go along with this coup d'etat makers. The mentality in the man's brain, it is so be a auditu any a giant ababeji to me, it is so. And abusiande asem na asie. Asem asie amama dwa. Aya amedwene ho amenti asie ne se. Agona youth activist. I was also ye youth organizer for the MPP. Ewa agona. NDC for John Mahama ne nkrofo akwa akọchi no. Ade nti a yekọkọchi na yesi guy no supposed to say there is what? There is Dumso back again. And in Tira Mahama so Munkochi no. Ama ya coaching the Nakwa sie 24 hours. Sesiano Mojano. Is that not intimidation? Now, the question that I have that I want to ask, and me say bisa won so I will hear me say tre o point o tre comment section was mame. Eye no kure se Dumso e wo manum anase Dumso eni o manum. Post to papa yi eye. And say ni Facebook wall. And okotre say Dumso is back. And ode Mahama picture also. Asema akwaye yani. Asema agona ni bo we ye nyina ni. Ya soma police for me yakwa akọchi won. Yakọchi na ye ko ne kitatuo. Ebirum hihye anti bulletproof and hihye omo. Ebirum hihye helmet wo mutim. Miria Agostine yabo amemo akwa abasanso na azibo ni Emmanuel mechia yepa. Ebirum helmet hihye omutim te se de omonko Iran akọkọ ntokwa. Adentia ya twere wo social media so say Dumso is back. Minya body ma wo hweme. Comment section ho twere ma mintie Dumso e wo ho anase Dumso ni ho. Dumso e wo ho anase Dumso ni ho. Yewura Mahama anim go ase no afei e na hye ase. Se mo be kaya ye kama Ghana fo nyina ate omo ho ase se 2025 anything that you saw in the country and Emma Wodwin says something good is going on in the country no they were all the effect of what Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia did in 2024. That was the reflection. Because first of all, debt to GDP. Now you drew about 90-something%. And so ye car ye dino. And this car ye wono. Na so. But 2024, because of domestic exchange program, and then the international exchange program, and another did two acquirement NDC for born a chintino. Mo born a chino. Sadian. When we left power, our debt to GDP, ye kana ani ye dino comparing to a sika ye wono. Na tiaba to about 50%. And then it was 2026. NDC is harvesting the management of the economy of 2025. Who managed the economy in 2025? It is the NDC. And the identity sabri we yeduru me. Anka feina. Enkrofo makotena opposition so for so many years. Na abro muti opposition. Omo ekremu to be the good managers of the economy. Identity the results of their first 1 year in office. Eye kon na omo se mo bia nkasa. Identity. Because omo nim de na ye dibu oman no. Enti de ye be ye ne say we are going to oppress the people. Ye ko kashenkro, ye ko kashenkrofo no so, ye ko tu ahyenkrofo no so. Ye mo nkasa, so mo ankasa Ghana fo ehu se ya bombon. Who in his right sense, when an adwene dani tim eye adwuma Temiye. Why not doing then Timoye Jumana odi or mayanim? Now, when you say, would the name of Filigana Mamukwa man or Necoton? Okotoa the dollar ne buffy. Now, what would you say? Otun ton near ma and near Magusua oto near ma or toko. Na utimi kata wani edi uhuwa brode se kan wo yam edi pressure koto dollar so se entemra form na ukoton woni ema no wa manoni a odi sika keto abafie se wonyare a obeye sa adwuma we grofo na jimi o monfa nchebe omo yare mi bari ma. The reason why there is doomsday in your country today, no, don't let anybody deceive you. Put it in your brain. Kama ubinte, kama amamfonte. Yammoda uruna amamfonte se Mahama has failed already. The entire doomso wo ukrom no. It is because they don't have the money to buy gas, fuel to supply the energy to you. Omoni sikada ho omoni beye sa adwuma no. Nanado was able to manage the economy, even we were in the global economic crisis, you know. Nanado was able to keep the lights on for 8 solid years. And Crawford will buy and the share and in some phone and light in the just after 1 year and 5 months. Bisa musa dentia, ye bisa musa dentia, yesi akosombashi. Yebisa omusa dentia omusi ye build transformers. Yebisa omusa dentia Mahama se wakwa akoto transformers de abo man no say ye main store and troni nkontompo and omudidi ye. But papa no say emaye mie ya no nkasa, we should not express ourselves. Enti se wo ye Ghana ni na wo soro na wo kasa aban de wo ye de nya na Mahama soma asrafo so wo mra mechew emfa wo nkoshem. John Mahama be dia konwa gawe sese ya che no abranye ya che 2 times poradoma tre ya che 2 times wan biem mo agbo Moses ya che no mfanti comedy ya che no sese Moses de be de na mo hwehwe afri MPP for emaye nkasa na senkanye democracy na ye practice na mbom no ye nneema te se de mo pese mo nye ene skwa amafa so amoye mo nneoma ya enti nkan in Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo's administration nkan NDC for mo de anyway nkan NDC for Nanado aban chie won de okogu mu amaye di won asem kura bu a wonfo nka bi ne when some NDC nkura nkwada eka fa Nanado ho entro ne nkontompo. When turning contompo, ye kaya de beson nana yewura Dr. Bawumia se ono monsa o ye kramoni hwan hwan eso onimu ye kaya kan se na yewura Dr. Bawumia kura hoptel eye ne dia. And so nobody came in with any authority, military, to go after any political commentator. What has happened? Intimidation. Na President Timothy Kojina platform so can Ghana for you say this time I have idea. You know you IP address system you can say direction bia say okasa ekande we will come after you. Why Mahama? What about you that you were when you were in opposition? You were sponsoring people to use hatred speech on the media. And then the Mahama said, no, this is Odia Kunya or your supreme leader. So nobody should talk about him. Anyone say you can send phone or you no manity. Mimia Frank Akofo, Memoakwa Yepa. Yewura Mahama said we should not tell him the truth that he's failing. Yewura Mahama said, okay, so a failure. He will come after you with the police. That is not the way that is supposed to be. In a democratic country, the right of speech remain sacrosanct. In a democratic country where there is a democracy, where people queue up to go and vote and elect a leader, in that jurisdiction, free speech is untouchable. Free speech remains one of the biggest pillar of democracy. And see to abanedi you mobedi president there. The main principle of the enam so me to me koto abade ma obedi president no. Especially also mfanya adwuma biema. What kind of a democratic president are you? Are you a dictator? Are you a dictator, John Darega? Say nedie ye bie ya no ana oba abechie. Ene nkobesi say nyina de akogum. Obesi say nyina one by one de akogum, but we will never stop talking. Now wo John Darega Dramani Mahama. Papa ye fene Kevin Teda kwasi ampanyini wo fene saying garage guy. Editi Ghana mpanyimfo nyina atem. Guy when you are temo, he just said the truth to the people. Say what sign akọ edidum so aba. Okwatena at in channel. One nyansa okwa efa so di bu oman. Kwaya efa so edi manage the energy sector. Eye no kone so amamfo da sumu. Enti obi be kan say what sign the dum so aba. Where is the disrespect? What makes you feel say you have the right to arrest the person if what the person is saying is true? What to me papa way because he made a post of Tumso. Now as a person, who to me echo fa Kevin Taylor the free America bagana, abra police case done so, abra a warrant for arrest done so, signed a soldier for born and buying a man in antichronum. Abra wonye newe. Etimi fa kwambone so the police arrest ne free ne so, warrant arrest ne free ne so. But wo ene uti akonwa montino o se ema Ghana ni ba emie na no enka what he feels. It will not work. It will not work because we are not in the 1970s, neither in the 1960s or 40s or 50s or 30s. This time is the 21st century. They have the right to say their own. We are part of the society. We carry a very important role in the society. And so far as we have that role, it is also our duty to tell out things that we believe say it is not helping the youth in the country. Because me a youth ababa na me ye. Now who be the president? Na musunti me nya light to me barbering shop mfa nyitre enya sika mfa nto aduane ni a. To me, you are a useless president. Who your man panini who are ye who? Etimiwo akwanya bia aye wo wiase. Se metumi atranse bia manuma ka se papa wa bon e wa manyo semu. Wa bon e wa mamuo mu. But we are great in propaganda machinery. And they mean to me yim through and mean to me yim through so that metumi show anima fraud Darega. Because me say, oh, you're Darega man. I can never take that one away from you. But me show when you catch yourself, papa. Why are you fast to blow mine? And you what dear? It is not your job. It does not belongs to you. Peba bitna. Where's your account? See do what? Where's your account? See you are the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Suntino. Yemran yemechime. That be papa. Oh, you are disgracing yourself, and the time is exposing how detector you are, and how your brain is completely a dictatorship mentality. Eha nye Burkina Faso, yewura Mahama. Ghana nye Mali o. Ghana nye Mali. Ghana is Ghana. Ghana is how we say it? Globally globally recognized to be one of the most democratic countries. And you and our best the good name that we have across the globe. And you Osisa Ghana, Japan, Ghana, and Sas, Ghana, Yesikani, and Yamadiama Unia, and our de Sabio Credo, Eber to Yenum Amanaye. It will never happen. And I stand to be correct, say, it will never and ever happen. We will make you forget about that. We will make you understand, say, the ordinary Ghanaian is not a childish. The ordinary Ghanaian also can reason. And there is no way we will allow you to keep on deceiving us and to keep on oppressing us and to keep on thinking, say, you can keep our mouth shut. It can never happen. We will keep on we will speak the truth to the power, man. We will make the tones, the commentary tones, but we will make you feel sad when you watch our videos. Because the time has come that the Ghanaian youth also deserve better life like your children's are living. A preneur do. So without fear or favor, we will look through into the power man's eye and tell him, say, "Bow quick, man. The away ye eya de bonny, eye dim bonny na udi jama wo and or mine na udi anymore. Udi doomso bana ye ka na eya wotanya. Fix the doomso and nobody will talk about doomso again. Doomso no say also mpa. Do something about it. Say one baby be an yam fahu amayan sovua. Remember this. We will every day, every night talk about it. Because omanya ejinamunkania ejinamaho dene enyina ne nan so no omani kachi e wo niam bebre ho. Enti say oh my na kanachi e wo bibi ho a, we will not allow you to let that happen. Enti ye be kasafa ho ye. Enkopem say odi ose be yo na wayi sa dundum na free system no na emabunu no atimi concentrate on their daily activities. No mo aye omo adwuma. We will always talk about it. So free this man. What is the name? Free this activist. The MPP youth organizer in the Agona youth in Agona must be released, and we don't want any more pressing, oppress. We don't need it no more in our country. We have gone beyond that, Mahama. So what you so? You thought say governing was like being a home with Yodina Mahama. We are about 35 million people. To govern us, you need heart, you need temper, you need to accept criticism. If not, it is better you resign from your seat. No more intimidation, no more oppression, and no more what them call political witch hunting on anyone. Solve the problems and nobody will criticize you. Said you ukandi for another baya. Ojitu said he has a responsibility on him and na menusunti or accept criticism. No, it is the same thing that you must do. Medemubesia na yatwaso on other segment. Metia ne mame ama yepa sewaba metia yepa Richard metia Frank Afford metia Augustine Yabo awonso metia me mame wait who yeah Aziboni Emmanuel metia me yaba Nana Akua from metia yepa me mame K Barima Esther K Barima metia yepa me upon kwesi asama wasen a family this new page but kono there I cannot go live on it anymore. Intimate as a person of finding a mena wasan joining on this platform. Nast Ken, Mechia also yepa. Now Be actually message. I want to read or say. NDC Mahama came to power with lies. That's why he don't want anyone to talk. But if try to stop us, the stone will talk for us Ghanaians. Yes. Let's say Grofo waiting turning contempo nearby. No, it's from the Aguna West, I think. Yes, it's from the Aguna West. Yeah. The guy is from Aguna West. He's an MPP youth activist from Aguna West. And he chair what? And yeah, it is very sad. It is very sad. It is very, very, very sad. It is very, very sad. It is very, very sad. So simply say a bit to me, Akoso. It does not sound good at all. It does not sound good at all. Yeah, Ghana friend David Asando. I think he's from the Aguna West youth activist for the MPP. And I actually know just because of say Wakwa say Doomso is back into Mahama si Dabi on Tiasia say Gano Akotre Doomso is back into Yankochino and Fanonkotum. This is not how we rule a country like Ghana, whereby Sabio, a lot of that's Aguna S. He's from Aguna West, a youth organizer. No. I think say Ghana has gone beyond such level. We need to, move on more than to be here and, conducting ourselves as if we are what them call dictatorship state. This is not a dictatorship state. This is a democratic country, and no one. We have the right. The law allow us. Nanado has been able to get rid of the criminal labor law, whatever they call it, and now everybody can talk. Everybody is going to talk. Frank, me wa ha minyanko kura afina ebe to aso. Hima me Diana Pia, I want to say it has been a while. I no kure. Na no kura mi ko romo na me dream sibi kura makoko shia me mami wo ho. Well, yen to aso na yenko yanim with the second topic. Abusianfo. Da bia me kan cho se NDC fo. Ayen kontompofo a me kan nipa njini. Ebirum njini. Miyaba Elizabeth Manuel Mechia yepa. Abusia. Yewura John Mahama yen kontomponia to the point to say even though he has life for power, none in Saka to me no. Papa ne tia konwam eguso edi ntro e de kire Ghana for. O de tie video we. Video we tie ni yepa. Tie video we yepa. Tie.
1980s when we started the national electrification program. At that time, the population of much smaller than it is today. I think some 19 million or 18 million. Today we're 33 million. And it means that all our communities are expanding. And so if we take the example of the transformer in Ungwa, in Lashim, which was 22 years old, you can imagine that the transformer was installed 22 years ago. And since then, the community has expanded beyond the capacity of the transformer. That's why you have the lights being very unstable. And for many years, ECG and NEDCO have not done a mass replacement of transformers to upgrade the power of the transformers to be able to meet the growing demand in the communities. And so the minister made the request and cabinet approved it. The Minister of Finance came to the assistance of the Ministry of Energy, and I've acquired a lot of transformers for installation nationwide, currently 2,500 transformers. And so we're going to see stable power after this first phase. And like he said, after that, constantly we'll keep taking out the old transformers so that Ghana can have stable power. And so, like he said, I'll appeal to our people. The outages you are facing are not doom so. It is to enable you get better quality and stable power. But like he said, anytime they are going to replace transformers, to inform the people in the area so that they are aware that their lights are going to be put up for a while until the transformers are installed. One of the things that I'm happy about is a lot of these transformers are produced locally in Ghana. They are made in Ghana, transformers. And so it also helps to multiply the benefits that our country is making. I'm looking to the day where all our transformers will be produced locally, and we'll be able to stabilize the power situation in our country. So well done, NEDCO.
Abusian for the tier as a video ya papa ye boy ya uti papa we ye president. This man is the first gentleman of the land who does not take Ghanaians serious at all. This man does not respect Ghanaians at all. Papa we o mugana for. Se uti asema papa ikaye ya. Before, almost ya kosombo ashe, so there is no light. That is good. Yati ase. Ye wo hwa ye sida bi enye kosombo na ashe. Na mom no eye transformers na ye den. Ye install eninti ama dumso aba. Na Mahama kwaji microphone kwajina Ghana for anim. After otumi ko akosombo ko ka kire Ghana for say ye kosombo na ashe na light eni ho no. Papa na kire something be gina Ghana for anim o ha ka kire Ghana for say the entire dumso aba ne say they are fixing meters on our high tension lights. Lies. Okay, Matthias here. Now, Papa, you can assembly or hire. That makes you understand how this man is a liar. And or you be so din trona, he don't look into your face. The man is a fully liar. Or say, Omwato transformers omo be fixe ama ye light na gina na nan so ntie enye dum so. Tieni yo, to understand who is a liar, who penipo din tropa. Do you know what we do? You take what the person say and you see you balance and throw na what dino. And introduce or the car some no kind of no kure wom and then throw the car home. That makes you understand how the person can lie. Papa ne can be or say, Omwa koto, or see we have procured. Okay, you have procured yakwa koto transformers ya den ye be fix it. Now sa transformers na be fix it on soro. Eye made in Ghana transformers. Tio entro me no ne wo ha. Enti Mahama abra manfo esu no. He went there to lie to Ghanaians and say, Omwakoto meters, Omwakoto transformers. Transformers no mokoto no moto free Ghana producers or Ghana for the produce transformer. One fancy ho or sent chantro kan ho say omo and transformers no moto no mo ahira no moto free Ghana for say the be ya Ghana for nkwada ebenya adwuma aye. Minyaba let me tell you on a point break say assembly out in John Mahama statement won't be a true. There is no single true in it. I'm coming to prove it to you. Trust not me. There is no single word. Assemble kukurenu papa we can war. The statement man no kure wom. Or sanso catch say so now the sumo. Me baba boni video fufura the Minister of Energy, NDC Minister of Energy. Or Kasadia where those meters came from. Now watch them. A hefana or modi meters ni create nyuma. Who is the producer of those meters in the country? Now Mahama be country say procurement process ben or use ya within that shortest possible time. Otumi award or contract for somebody to supply 2,500 transformers in just 3 days. The man is a liar. Uhu mi ache wahu. Uhu mi ache pa. Enokure. Bete nema ba. Midicha enaba. Meso se like a video no. Faunsa esi adomano so. Aye. But modern. Na faunsa so si like no so. Unsubscribe ya subscribe to this channel. Na beka ye ho. Unfollow me on Facebook so follow me. Grass Media near YouTube and on Facebook. Listen to the next video and compare it to what Yura Mahama and Kasankasa Ekaye. This man is the energy minister of the same administration.
What we've been working on is to really invest. And I had a meeting with your management and I asked them, what can we do to help you? They said across the country, they need to replace some 480 or so transformers because they are old, they are obsolete, or they are overloaded. And if the transformer is overloaded, it will keep tripping. It will keep failing. So we need to replace that transformer or inject another transformer to reduce the load. So I said, you need 500? He said, yes. I said, we'll give you 2,500 transformers. And let me put this on record. These are not so-called transformers that we inherited. These are transformers that we are procuring under this government. Your ND is also procuring some. But we are helping you and injecting more capital. That takes me to Ashanti region and Kumasi in particular. I'm not here to do politics. I work as a professional, even though I'm a politician. And I serve my party. My party's interest is very important for me. I won't hide that. And that's why I tell you, the engineers, if you want to do politics, resign and join us. Because your job is that.
But you tell you, party, I saw Papa can have. Sa Papa wait, I saw more can Assemble no can ha. One say, and throw the, you know. Hey, yes, it's a can't throw. It is difficult for you to defend yourself because waka. You will never and never remember what you have said. Video na midi kan bochira ono mimi body mai a wutie me. Nyanto wase. So hey Yura Mahama na chi ha no ma. Transformers were on the floor. Sa transformers we nyina wo ho. Ena papa na ka say omo akwa akoto. Sesi ya video ya me bochira wo ha ya abuji na post jonjina po e ka say. Assemble no so ka. Enipa mienu we aye the energy minister. Ono ne brief the president about issues. And how come said the president is saying something and the minister is also saying something different? What is the difference here? John Mahama say omo akoto meters ya begu ho omo install and intia dum so aba. Energy minister also say afei na abane ba be ye procurement se procurement me hunka but to see afei na abane ba be to meters no yewura John Mahama so kasa ne na chi ye hu se meters gu ho a o se omoto free Ghana for ensem. What is the truth of all this? That is the question that I'm asking you. Asem na me bisa on say and some bebreba woti ye nyina no de wo he na wo believe say eye the truth of all. Me ba de ma e ma na nye onwa kura. The reality of the fact and say meters na ye ka ho asem no, those meters were sansem na ye ka say containers biayira ECG containers no. These were containers that were containing these transformers. In fact, listen to this video here. Listen.
Okay, Bosum. Transformers are na ye install this here ni nyina ye den.
Nioma na na wo mo warehouse ni bia.
Nioma na na say container airport. Transformers are kakraka na ye sesa ha ye sesa. Cables now mo ka.
Ni na ye sa mo nioma ni bia. Enye new transformers are procure na say.
Yeah, na say transformer would him. Transformer
how long it takes.
How long it takes to manufacture one? It takes a longer time.
And a lot of the transformers being fixed now where DNA go harder.
Near your top, and now Abba, a containers. And a minister can say me, containers say me, I did have 1 year. Yes. I was here sharing your casa seminary. If you say so, be we are.
I was here for the paper.
Sadly, ain't mean Koso. Cause container and Yawodia. See, I trust you ECG, I trust you ECG. And I make us say we see that say, Obibetimia auction, and Obibetimia you container, I trust you Ministry of Defense, and a Ghana Forces.
That be on to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the once say a man kuku sir.
Debbie.
Yes. But just one thing here, pa. This is the reality of the two things in Ankrofono Kaya. And some of you Mahama Kaya, as some Minister of Energy Kaya, or Asante Regional Sanka say on your politics. It is completely lie. Or muyin kontompo for. Admit and accept say your government nipa no odimanim ewo manum no oyen kontompo ni na brabani. He's always deceiving Ghanaians. So odi kan kire mu during the campaign time. Also mo amanyofo bi te say ono Jo Mahama no. Edru say ye campaigner. Nokora ne wo ho kan enso ye nka. Nokora ne wo ho enso ye nka. Entro no ene ye beka. So we knew who this man was and we know how he is today. On sesaye ni identity no edaso ye ono a enkontompo ne nabraba deceiving. A very strong and wise and intelligent and smart deceiver. Any you would have done that Dramani Mahama. Containers, mobile never ho. Transformers, you came and met it. Obine to yeah. Nobody want you to say by force say ye buy ye babe to transformers, But don't come and tell us say Sabio. Wakwa koto transformers. Wamagana fumpo na ye. And now you hear, you see how long it takes to build one transformer. Afei, on Mahama can seminar trifan a consono. Afei na the Minister of Defense and Minister of Energy babe defend they say transformers afei na ye babe pato. But you guys are giving excuse to say the doomsaw is because of installation of transformers. Entibra. Minya ask yourself and send me a new way, which is which. Me, on my own, what I can tell you is say, these guys are not doing nothing else rather than to deceive you from your head to your toe. And don't take NDC for jokes. They can deceive you. They can lie. They can make you feel, say, even Ukrano, Sabio, enye nipa ananse oba ene wo. And so put that one in your mind. The NDC is a party of liars, deceivers, hypocrites, greedy bastard, and my joining together to form a political party. A RAS Media, GH on YouTube and on what? Facebook. Mesanso ewa TikTok. Wait my hemo na why day. What support to me? Ama me nema ekos. Abusiamfo amohwe me on Facebook. Ubetumi support to me by becoming a subscriber to my channel because me YouTube hwinim yaguno bet yeda so ebo adwuma no enkakra. Yento aso na yenko yanim na yentoko about different matters. The first matter is about the 24-hour economy. Ene ababa yasem. The enti ababa yasem ne say Tony ebo amo akwaba yie pa. The enti ababa yasem ne say ne even after they have won the power, after one good year in power. Still, the NDC find it difficult to explain actually what is their policy. And well, Arimi, what to say? And the NDC they find it difficult even to explain what is the meaning of 24-hour economy. Ababa yasem ubisa na omo dia wo ha. Oka we ya na dia wo ha. Ufa de fa ha ya ni atene ha. Na ye tof, na ye sa, na ye bu ye pa. These people don't know what is it about. And now listen to these videos. In 3 good occasions, the NDC people were not able to what? Explain what is 24-hour economy. Listen to this video.
Someone started progressively free SHS. More anything.
So na make sure we say 50.
Obia ho chire no.
Na so what banking sector when you say firma ejina ye about banking, that's where that's your profession, that sector na nkasa no into who say
na my church nkrofo mo say listen, the banks are really not lending because they are
can market say market you see you ebinum a doing what on it. The 24-hour economy is all about 24-hour economy market. Yes. Sa na mo campaigns na mo ka kire 24-hour market is all about 24-hour market. Market are this way na yes in 24-hour economy market. 24-hour economy market. It's only 24-hour economy. Yes. And me can market there as ejuma okay but yen 10 mile ni say me ton banchi. My beton na no pa me we. Because before we beton abeton yes. It depends
No anadwo hwan
beton banchi ana oko bodu ate ya wonder o
bodu ase na
bodu ate
na ka so kra wo ton banchi anadwo ye nya obi nto ne bodu ase
se ti na we ti mi so
even kaswa ye nya obi nto bodu ase
ya ko bodu ase ko time an ko fu so to ade ya bo o ye NDC ni me boa pa o ye ana o ye NDC ko me NDC na 24-hour economy a uchiri o ye sure say what ase say communicator o mi ti ase pa seriously me ya disappointed o nchiri mu ade ma me no say o ton banche o betumi aton banche o example o ton a no obi so abeto aso aton banche example na ma e tell me example the policy in chire message no be as so educate the person and I make sure say 24-hour economy say and me ye juma president can say ejuma baako ye betuma fa nipa miensa it is a shifting system 24-hour economy no die na me acha say ye ejuma na 24-hour economy as I be areas bi wa acha say ye area ben areas bi ko Accra ni nyama won say areas bi acha say ye ejuma area ben area ben say hotels ejuma Omurane hotels run 24-hour economy then that means a part of NDC policy the message and our convincing the person come to about NDC the explanation that they man they say serious na me tell say NDC my 24-hour economy na munye ye insha say ye fi na be sha say and also my channel can say my no man can say my what's the some areas are sha say some area na ma example 92.5 hotels yeah 24-hour economy say na anytime you go hotel out yeah we dey enjoy
oh so what one can say numo wasum sound do when each video no and I like video na mama I na wa share video no so am one subscriber na wa subscribe account so what you oti no nima de 24-hour economy on tiase aboafa ni timu what is it about what is it about? Omuti aban mu they are in government too. we are going to the 1.5 year of John Mahama administration. The policy has not been implemented. They don't know what it's even about. They don't understand. Yes, mo beton banche anajo after midnight. Allah, alhamdulillah, mashallah 2029, Dr. Bawumia. Tiemiye pa. Yes, a man for beto banche anajo mo beton banche, we ton banche anko pim 6. Then the pafufro so beton from 6 to 8 in the morning. Ye ko ton banche the man for. Is that what we voted for? Oh, you're fair on Tunche. Yeti akwa we so yeti bra. Yeti.
Must start progressively free SHS. More anything.
Sir, na me share say 15
for the Tunche. More anything.
Yeah, no. Progressively free. The area ni say na school adan no infrastructure na Mabro no beko school ana ye nuan beko school mu no ye nsisi ni nya enti de kakra na e besi no na ya mankra na started day we are doing it progressively. Yeah, we are doing it. O kasa na ma ye din me do go ma
evo
kasa na ma
o kasa na ma ye dani kasa pacho
na ye sha say no we are doing it say na be ya enti say Yebenya school are dying the number of school infrastructure ewo oman munyano. Then we kickstart the free education in the length and breadth of the country.
And the free education now no.
And inti
working.
And inti and I starting no.
That may be
progressively free no.
Me say
inti fast forward no coming back.
Don't go fast forward we are trying how. Me say the free education now also more year and one watch the munyana be for a while.
And I'm we say we started progressively free education 17 September 2015. John Dramani Mahama and started free education. So there's no way we are against free education.
These are the kind of people that Ghanaians went and voted for. It's sad.
But just what you Messing Grofu now, they don't know what they are talking about. I want to say be okay. As if they say someone on the buy. Now, I want you to listen to the next video and make your point out of it. Do you know the reason why the NDC cannot explain what is 24-hour economy? Monfanche misa video no I was talking about 24-hour economy, so yeah. But Monfanche because I think it makes sense. In any case, me baba show the NDC phone to me and Ghana for their policy and their ideas because omoka asem na ade bi anta ya kire o. Omoka asem there is nothing backing it. It is just about yankasanka bingumunko. Listen to this video. Kojo ponkro me baba chire mu. The NDC nim how the 24-hour economy is going to work. The
way to solve a Juma problem here, 24-hour economy. One shift, one job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Omba ni biso msa mufa krata animra parliament na yenye ho Juma. No mko fa bill bi buy. So we are passing to
a guide. They almost say in creatia. By no so be creating enabling environment among businesses are thriving. Almost see private sectors no more bois.
Some can doing campaign.
To me now somebody see 24-hour
economy market. Nebaho. Na time o campaign no. O catch o say oba obe guide. And o catch o say oba adwuma ba kon conform yensa na 3 shifts na be. The o catch Ghana for campaign time. Enye no ne dia oba ye oye. Me met me catch us say 24-hour economy authority bill no my no nada me catch me ma catch us say me kan ade na me nka
ade ne woman ma wo ne
say o create authority say authority no omo na omo hwe na omo promote exports so we heard the objects of the bill omo promote exports omo promote enterprise Ghana Enterprises Agency will hold that. Ghana Export Promotion Authority will hold that. Omo promote investment. GIPC omo hold that. Ti say adwuma ku no ade any extra value. Ba o sa omo intricacies ni na da no. Omo de no abesen anim. Ti so be kaya sa da no newspapers no so 24-hour economy authority passed. Why na any adwuma because of that? Say o memu. Ebeko June say na finance minister aba parliament say or the mid-year review aba. Why 2 out of 4 budgets? Why na any adwuma under 24-hour economy authority? And may catch this year say almost 100 million for 24-hour economy authority. May money away. Oba media yembisa e ho say sa 24-hour economy authority 100 million and then omo dey aye. Now why na enya ho adwuma as at now? And I tell you say me cannot oyawu say by December no must spend 100 million on the 24-hour economy authority. And no market need you know 24-hour economy authority no. Most of us spending 100 million. No be any adwuma under it. No more conferences, meetings. There is no be any adwuma. 24-hour economy market now. Almost say, almost you know. May money away. May of the second year. My reporters across the country. Almost call around. No more find out for you. One. And almost a starting adwuma mpo. What do your reporters and Quabonting? Meet me by in a month's time. Me boss could you call a report. I no more starting. 2 baby o ma start no o mu misa e ma na adwadifo a e wo ho sabansi o si market na mo ton ade 24 hours e wa ha sei e no necessary ni new answer to 24-hour economy wo a wo yirebi a o mse o mbesi bi wo yirebi no bisa e ma e di dwa wo yirebi se o ba beton ade wa ha sei anajo 11 pm ana 1 am ana i.e. ebe fulfilling objective ana
mu hia ade obi hia ade anajo no wakwa
Abraham say wo my reporters in yesterday na me ba reporter on the beba na discuss
no be me kai wo to site
me nye konfuboni
manfo no mo
because me ma call around the business abansi obesi 24-hour economy market e wa ha say oya mba beton ade wo 1 am na 2 am na obi be say na 1 am 2 am ba beton ade wa ha de kwa ba beton 2 am ba beton ma de wa ha say
no unye ni sade bia no na shase no de obe nya challenges
any problem
but with time no because biso a ebi mon ton na junti and obi emma emeto
a demand economics ni nyina yesu ya school a demand so uko osu night market a demand
ga me ba ka se osu sa na junti na
e hono demand wo hoda aban be na kosi 24-hour economy market ma baby a demand wo no supply will follow. Wo the obey demand sika bank of Ubotum krano ma demanding Bank of Ghana na ko prepare nyina e wokom 93 billion. Yeah, at the time you hear ka say be 60-62. The Bank of Ghana be dia to say wa prepare sika wokom 93 billion. Etu ya hu si hu 16.7. Sika ni kru. Wa na ba beta de no. Ebro, emo, cashew. Ko bi se kuafo no. Egu obi anto. Inti the policies, you know, Dr. Akuto say I will training me both in economics and in parliament. When you're the baby, or say policy there must be policy coherence. There was all the way to one. Utumu say we if you had na akura we if you had na akura we a tunum boom. The policy no bones and nine back could see her in Sabaku see her say.
Yes, in Tabusan so year. This is the reason why these guys cannot explain what is 24-hour economy, because that 24-hour economy policy no eni nyina so ewo babia enyina so ni babia. There is nothing clear on how they are going to deal with this policy. Kamam amanfo mpemasem di intro kan de onim na amanfo mfiliu. That is what they did. Me Monica me mwakwa ba yepa. These guys cannot explain their policy. And that is what it tells you. They are liars, deceivers, cheap talkatives. And omoye. Yentu asuna yenko yenimu kakra. Busu ene di abane se opambo any even an NDC what them call MP. They are after John Mahama. Yenti video way na yemre studio.
Opambo akan hubim na opambo etiri mu a onya aye na onya aye no NDC fo a omba yi na se no omo nutu ebiem omo sa hye no bo hye no besi enne ne sankaye ye die ka
ebra se wa to form na me patel ye just wa kwan. I was expecting the leadership of NDC or the for Adawuma. Say I come back amena broso ye kafri MP ye kafri ministers prophet Adawuma as ye shemwa kakra be just a few of them. As a bebre na wure fi enuma pa edumaden mo jasep prophet we na your warning kwasem o eto de ye jati so kasa as ye kasa wi ama sojafo e de yakofie na so ye kasa wi ama prophet onyame tumi na de yakọ e bade na mo so akonkoden e de ama ayin e de ama sebe Ghana edum na prophet e was say aban e was say Ghana for you said that honor as a prophet of God did for and consider brother enough famu de to say aka sebe NDC for say omoso be your mode aka Ghana say you say be here de e dey say otumfo Yakopon de enwanyam we are sorry pan prophet Wadawuma ye fa so kwa sorry NDC abayamba e ko 2 years afidie ba kokura mesi so say e be ye gata na nsukura fam na aseye nkura nse kwan no meye asori kwan ya prophet campaign time omo ba asori be say yebo say ready ya no mo ba omo ye kwan na mai e kwan ne be sinne anya trip kura megus prophet omo say no ne kwan omo de kaya ye ansa na omo ye Ghana kwan bia enso hye eni pa wura fi yesre o twedi ampo Yakopon tumi ye adwuma no ena no rade fa wodi for Samuel so ade Saul ebedi akonya afei Saul kasai wantie
Sawate opambo da fre tu fire da sai pero e papa when opambo ase mo kadodo o se ya hye ne bosi e ba beyi na sore ka kwan ama no de nti okoto aba ne nyira anyway hey yeti asabu ho rough tebiye pa akwane se ya hye ne bo se ye ba beyi ni kuro mu kwan na sore dan ho kwan ama no eri nti odi koye campaign eno eyanyi ne so awu a eno so a NDC fo ama ho hey so all this why they done now amamfo ye nyina was all about their personal interest mo hu ye yo some crofo when they decide whom we should vote for, and this is the problem. Until we get rid of these guys out of the scene, we will never go nowhere. We will never go anywhere. Because encrofono my omoso omo wo ano omo kasa ekwo achire amamfo teno, they are damned and they are also selfish, greedy, wicked bastards. Any beings are way. Now Mahama or pressure na egu Mahama so no, he is even a bayed
but ono kita bronukra na omo nyom beto bronukra atwa bo se 400 450 nukra onye obi man beto and omo su and you know NDC our support base is rural areas present my Tresika budget no minister by 200 million present share news so 100 million come and if you go to Atewa Amantin this time is the time they need money to start new farming season. And what is the 300 million? I mean, but because my friend said, one of my zone work coordinators said, "Nasasi 20 acres on Twindo Baku. Meanwhile, on Twindo just 3 acres. We were over 200 bars. And he said, when you saw the how no one and the cost you are getting from the constituency and the light to and now you have a program crown say a year near Paco Bonds one I say open a program I invite you no Oko drew her no ye now be na ye no MPP for do to a pamo program I say yeah bro you're busy and told we are going through a lot and this is the right time to solve that problem because after no break come to a table a maintain a dra part of our front plains the Nkranza North and South, Tintampo North and South, Northern region. Say, I'm just young kind of crunch. da koro bɛ da bɔne ama yi
Yes, NDC MP soon. NDC constituency woman organizer, and so any yeah, so what? Any the chairman of the party because of a bottle of beer. Over be a level no aranya kwa kodru. Nkrofo we kono mo nam no mo ye campaign they are by now. You think say they are campaigning for something important? No mo boa. And some bottle wine, bottle beer or benomunti and oye the oye. Bottle beer, papa, mami we benomunti and oye campaign the man this. And to wabre na when ya bra ope baby do tia shadow. Or not the ordinary. And said you were in sound benom. And to nippo bo beto beer, I will bought to mama nanumbiano. He's going to campaign for him. And he'll convince you to vote for him. Me say this time itself is exposing the NDC. Now, Semombe Kaya, brother Nanado tia kunya so. Ye di Nanado ani sa adenti sa Nanado koba bia. Kasi di na chi edoso. Ene ye di campaign to me. Now that the NDC is in power, now that the pigs are eaten, listen to what the pig is telling Ghanaians.
Talk about is I noticed some of Komla's friends have taken the opportunity to count the number of vehicles in our convoy. The way we work, if I am going, my deputy is going, and we have one vehicle with our security and my directors. We are normally 7 maximum cars, but once you get into a region, the same number we have here is replicated, feeder road, urban road, highways. And even sometimes the regional minister, the MP, the DC. So almost all the time there's a possibility of 10 other cars meeting you wherever you go, making it 17. It is difficult for me to ask them, you are visiting somebody. How do you now tell him not to? And sometimes the project in the region is more than one. So whilst we meet at one place, they need to lead you to the next place. So that's what account for. We are not extravagant to have. We don't have fleet of cars sitting driving around anything. So I think that needed to be. That we could have put on the engine, but people are sweating. So that is the thing about this. So but we'll try as much as possible to make sure that we don't look like we are just driving fuel around.
Me mame ya afrin po am wakwaba you go sprain tire ubechire mabere you go sprain tire someone say anado onama 78 conva on ordinante monti bida so did you know that when the president you as a minister mpoko babi o say amamfo be hia when nimu say kusi ya bonija na odini ti apem ya kan say hey, Saadi will come with the flu. When you say Kusi Ayabonija were born him, now didn't Tiako Pem, but be a PA Jane Osro. You see his face. Moti opposition, Mosin Anado. Now, Kwasi a minister, could I walk over be a man for to be Shiana, the president himself. Now I made Deborah Chebe Mwakwaba. Simple minister. Baby are not dumb to do what but you say Nanado as a president, people should not move around with him. Is that what we voted for? Is it what these guys told us? These guys told us that they were not going to even use state cars to go around. So this is what we are telling you. I say, hey, oh no, oh God. Oh, the Tisamija Facebook video when I am for course.
Ghana no so the KPMG abaso mbebo na omo krampo na sese omo administer slow poison to Unibank egu ni mo e yan fe no to nchen ma ba na mo se mo bebo atoto nyeme ya mo nye se mo ba ya kwabna afekwa na downgrade ni be koso KPMG for sese omo downgrade the entire loan book of Unibank. You won't believe it. Bosnia Unibank Yama Uncle Medini now Bosnia bond almost KPMG. Yes, and in reaching those decisions, so the accounts in the other say, you want to say, yeah, I had the impel, you timid so say loan be a bad loan. That's why we recover the principal. So what basis to jump at such conclusion? Master directors require no more and Nissan Kitahon and the so madres, Bosnia we are on the Mai, and the express of Mosabeka. They are inputs, their views were not even incorporated in their work. This is a document prepared by KPMG. And when we talk about KPMG, you're talking about one of the four most biggest accounting and auditing firms in the world. KPMG is part of the not only the biggest but the most credible in the world.
But just what in the year, KMG banks. Samija fiti opposition almost ya akrofo but now wabedi power odi power no or see they are the most credible financial institution in the world. We are so who yes one nyai abetwa obehu akokono ne mawre ma be phone lines na tum usu tumi frɛ na wache wadwen ɛha ɛyɛ Ras Media GH on YouTube, Ras Media on Facebook, Ras Media GH on Facebook, Ras Media GH on TikTok. Like a video no, share video no mame, comment na sabio like a video no ka home mame. Say ne and your first timer. Now follow me on all the platform, all the social media handles. YouTube Ras Media GH, Facebook Ras Media GH, and TikTok Ras Media GH. Mekambusi yankono ho na be support Dr. Bawumia Nijani 2028. Utumi frɛ na watch wadwin phone lines no ya bie e de agum. But meanwhile, moment a video way na ya mara sisia.
Say omudi omusika be kwa Bank of Ghana enya profit. Say omudi be free wa ebia about 60% of omusika no e den so ombe chese. So they will make profit from giving the money to Bank of Ghana. Almost fixed income interest rates na high for them. When especially T-bills near there as low to the say below 10%. In the AMA system no one more pay up productivity ko low. Ni na kan no to me 133 no. Ni na kan no to me 24 economy because you've mopped up the system. So I system na tight. Obi and this called baby bia. They say when you ask the daily nipa nam street no so no obeka jo say sika sometimes would be 3 square meters and even 2 square meters in per day no I problem
as a result of
all the mopping ups
mopping up or purchasing
who sweep sika from the system they are almost 16 billion on the contribution scanning in our fee system no no we ema eka oma just to almost say they are controlling inflation or they are managing inflation about 3%. You are assuming without even thinking. Even though nyama kosra na nyama are stable. Nkrofu kokroma nyama no because people don't have the cash to buy it. You've mopped up the system. When you are doing it, you do it in such a way say enye gidi. Into the MPP, you know, almost drop inflation from inflation go do 54%, almost drop it by 23%. That's a 31% drop. And so they used 8 billion. You don't do it giddy every man at once. A gradual process. So it's a step in the right direction. But who say, oh, maybe a med troubles can put them mop it up and them. What could spend 16 billion? Just like MPP spend within 1 year, and MPP spend 8 billion, what spend 16 billion? What percentage point drop? No, it's 18%. MPP there 31%. And so they were doing it in a good way. A system, Sicaster was system no more, but it's not as liquid as it used to be. In Tinkrofo, ebia, my friend saying transport. I didn't know transport first, almost person increase. If dollar has been stabilized and inflation has come down, petrol prices have come down. We should ask ourselves simple questions. Why would a Sache water company want to increase Sache water? Why would other want to increase? Even government, Nankasa almost say, that's why drop inflation about 3%. Why increasing electricity and water by 29%? where does the mathematics getting?
That's where that's your profession. That sector nankasano. Into who say
now my church and Krofumu say, listen, the banks are really not lending because they are more secured. Say Omudio Musika Beka Koto Bank of Ghana enya profit. Say Omudbe Friwa Ebia about 60% of Omusika no then some say. So they will make profits from giving the money to Bank of Ghana. Almost fixed income interest rates near high for them. When especially T-bills near there are as low to the say below 10%. In the AMA system no one more pay up productivity ko low. Ni na kan no to me 133 no. Ni na kan no to me.
Hello. Hello. Ah, okay. Mama.
Michia Obiara. Some more recording boy and one special boy now watching. As some more can you on ya yaw. Doom saw is back or ya yaw. Necessary and Aban or patch that your revolution man at your back. Your military rule. Even Mama, JJ Crow by me, did that cadet Saba or Babacho. On Zama, know what they say. No one war mine and not war your catastrophe. No, JJ or by no better children. Necessary so cadet Saba, Sanaba, one cabida, one cabu, and these are members who being cabida. Mama say that I'm not tell there can't amount for work as a question. Now you're Damusa or in yet. Or ya membunary. It is a Daman Quayan and Pede Panabacasa, no to Tundama ye monye ye, a mobi one casa match. Damitri, a watcher, branching, one fast to be a row. Moritz, a basic Canada won't yet one film war mine. Only been a mobile from that and I'm the working piano police in Koyan on the Nina Sicasenia. Even a nurse in a teacher's bullshit. Oh no, know what that working for that mamma flew into more better way on the Mayamada. Nasabesi do not a chunk of that, or in what, or to so bad, so bad, the matter, oh, my no, what was so Sunday at a church in the Miana Badam, or I won't want a Badama. In the middle of what old to non codo. Says a more better what they're banking, or better than why you're 24 economy banking. And if I want a quarter banking. Demand and supply you for Sura. In a way, on Ponamana will work for pony. The company know what not one gin dama or bra, one quantum 24 hour now, Erica. Ghana another we are Quana, we are Taman. It been a light in ways, says 24 economy and to the back. The factory been a warrior, you must win Yakan, and what better why them 24 on a work at your day, from one. And so on your day to Biara, the master. Now, Misha America there by yen, yet. And with that most so Sikaka shed dollar. Emma Crawford they got dollar before I break you for about what you want, I break you for them. Mamma, $1 for me, dollar no kitabu or in fact. Says a Koya, Mokasa Ghana is come with the shame, $1 equal for me. In fact, so bad no daba. Moria will catch them with door room, Namus or Boba. $1 now for now, so down with Traba. Ghana for Mama young way, you want no more mass from being Papa Mamma and a woodroom. Some Crawford in a whopper that way, what now what you do what you bring my touch now crumble. No one jam warrior no mass from being, but no man who couldn't. Nakanya somebody says a baby a canya, no what be you want to Sakanya in Jinadu da. No, you are return as no better than what on. So be or ye nedwuma or pamnati or ye tea or ye dam or ye may go or ye dam no when your machine no one find ya or umpa. O sand or in any pen none over to when you scan water generators no water gas or die. Na mo ka mo light na some light na some mon ka no kwan se scan na mon ya na mon tum front of fuel planting na mon power mon ka o sand da mo de mo botu wa yo sand da bra na na do mo ba 2017 na was be ni ho. Mamuja for only 5 days. What kind of work was trained? What straight? No, what told me what the power. And this on and not in the massy come to what the Yadamodi and Damio. Won't find Socania, Modu Socania. In the men in our quadro, my memuna quadro dam. Basham Gabo Magana, Chanda Mobati perform, or Remwa, or Ramaf.
Madame Swasi Power, Yamenka. Yamame, ama na yete ne nka no ayabusu ma be phone lines na tom usu to me frɛ na wa kyerɛ wadwen kama na ye koyanim ai jadam enkrofo no mu hu de omwom ai tie me so me pese wo so mra na wo me kyerɛ wadwen minwa $1 me mo akwaba pasa na adika John J wo so me mo akwaba ye pa yes momento aso na ye nkoyanim na ye ntie some of the a comic of the NDC while we are waiting for our firebrand. Aye. Momenti video kakrebi ohana yensign emra back to the studio. Yenti video emesia.
That we've paid over the period. Do you know how much we've paid out of the debt?
Okay, so now you are asking questions. So someone
I'm expecting even you, the media houses, to call the finance minister who wrongly and scamly has taken that 1 cedi from our pockets to account.
I have sat here and said that. Isaac, you were here.
Yes.
That I have called.
I'm not saying you in person. I'm not saying you in person.
How much has been collected.
I'm not saying you in person, but I expect the entire media fraternity to mount that argument on them. You scam us by taking that money from our pockets. We don't know how much has been paid. We don't know how much is left. And you keep increasing 20% of electricity water bill. And when we say, you tell us that the dollar is down. Anytime Ghanaians raise issues about the economy, difficulties we are going on, you tell us that the dollar is down. When we tell you that teachers are on strike, you tell us the dollar is down. Nurses are on strike, the dollar is down. We are not getting KK to eat because we cannot buy, the dollar is down.
I've not heard that one.
Those are the excuses the NDC people give. Today we are talking about cocoa, they'll tell you that the dollar is down. But meanwhile, you knew all these things, that the dollar and the cedi implication can also impact our local economy. The 1 cedi that we've paid over the period, do you know how much we've paid out of the debt?
Okay, so now you are asking questions. So someone
I'm expecting even you, the media houses, to call the finance minister who wrongly and scamly has taken that 1 cedi from our pockets to account.
I have sat here and said that. Isaac, you were here.
Yes.
That I have called.
I'm not saying you in person. I'm not saying you in person.
How much has been collected.
I'm not saying you in person, but I expect the entire media fraternity to mount that argument on them. You scam us by taking that money from our pockets. We don't know how much has been paid. We don't know how much is left. And you keep increasing 20% of electricity water bill. And when we say, you tell us that the dollar is down. Anytime Ghanaians raise issues about the economy, difficulties we are going on, you tell us that the dollar is down. When we tell you that teachers are on strike, you tell us the dollar is down. Nurses are on strike, the dollar is down. We are not getting KK to eat because we cannot buy, the dollar is down.
I've not heard that one.
Those are the excuses the NDC people give. Today we are talking about cocoa, they'll tell you that the dollar is down. But meanwhile, you knew all these things, that the dollar and the cedi implication can also impact our local economy.
Yo, Mr. Marco, me tia unu watie konya na we tisa me tia un pacho.
No crepa, no creme o Robert, me ya die bi over bintra me tell to kwai.
Okay. Yeah. Na e plan tini no so wayira was system no wo.
Ene obaba ma high.
Ah, me manu good give me ten in catch fa.
Senior Tony we dey wa sumo.
Yo, me tia unu watie fo nyina. I hope so bia ho ye.
Yankopon adom.
Ja.
Ya ho ye pa.
Esi ade ayi abroche na aye size ye ya dwesen ka Dr. Mahmoud ba o mi abaye a. Ebe boy o maga na ke ko pay business bi ye na. Mponche ne ayi nkukọ ne ayi
The question is,
Yeah, yo, Mr. Mafuhe, if you are your so we see a dear, a mumo queer, a pukumwa lankata.
Yes.
Share and throw or put it to MPP so, and summer or mukafa MPP. And a waka or Muslim. Now, baby, why I don't understand Mahama. Why is he arresting innocent people? On community, a dinner or to see a man for. Only boss, I want an antemana. Only boss. Because as a president, that time he was the former president. You yourself, now as a president, you did worse than that. No,
you
did worse than that. Then comes to your dog, backing dogs, vocalists, and they will pick vocalists. No, they did more than what is going on with MPP now, no, than Nana. It's me, my one person making it. I didn't know all to chew warm. A DNT and a Mahama attitude. Because it doesn't make sense. And answer all to chew warm to cover up with Nanquasia audio or manimal. Say, a mouth from Canasam. May not drink dear, Sana may mention it. So what you say? Say on the blabra near muscle. Or chairman for the blabra near muscle. Say, MP4 M Bonachi, bedroom. So what you say? Emma for because Mahama any NDC working pro matches who peer and of two sorry who jolly that's who pay frontier. You ask yourself, say, and then what is in the menu and throw a neighbor menu.
Yeah.
So what I say because money credible. And obviously knew what to say because yes so stupid and shallow-minded say the NDC or money mono or Musa a drop. So I said them person.
Yes, of course.
Because I am throw Soliano pa. I dear who saw first thing in the morning said, what which radio station now? Mahama for preaching and throw also. For me in personal, me poor Musu me nipa. Now yes, I found to a dear be Musa. Ghana for a poor Muslim because how can a leader was paid when one customer won't make a decision?
A man
Emma or no one home. Now at the nipa. We just stand at that dreaming is so consono. Meaning so will be a. Want me and just say, want me and my found stand so what moves Papa was soon to me, German home. Now, your sack of funny bar. A dear over to me at Jenny Amano, no, but Jenny be a mammy. What me up with that apple? And I would come and cook from dinner because we are NDC. I mean, go to Mama Hammer. The only way I ever to me, I catch NDC for the say, Mahama no, or soon to me, and then see only do one. Once a standing Knamano, then Preco, Ningano, then Ponche, and then cra, and near my name, no phone copy. That's what to me, German who we are. Now, what to me, I could German, San Knaman, and one would do a good one. That's one German who, and we are there, and they let Ghana be peace, fix the lights. Mahama, fix the light because Mukamako. When you said Ghana or no, I saw the video living. So when you say, I saw that and a Ghana phobia at the year of living.
Yes.
I skank and a Ghana phobia at the year of living. And near my brew or muton and omudia year or living.
Yes.
But what to meet now? Not Udum Kania. Would be no one said your question will predecessor. Abra will predecessor econo. Or did parliament? The last speech was say, I am so glad that I've left the light on before I'm living in power. He said it.
Yeah.
He said it. A different thing, and I will be general. Not what didn't throw a attract me phone. We had enough of you people. Please give us a break. My adrenaline, your corner see your Tennessee your consumer. It need peace. It need to think. Check a MPP here. I admire Kojo Nkrumah so much. That man.
Yeah.
Me penasem naturally, personally, me penasem. Okasa. Utumuse nyansa wom. Aba wom. Otumitnase analyzing yaman. And oka obi dintra. Usha nedima unso dintro. Kojo Okon Nkrumah face comes naturally with the truth. Or the two what say mouth say bam. But Mahama. Nkufo na hwema ya osi o church say banche idiot mongos like that say banche na wo kumasi jom for ma omo kwa anopa mache no nine ekoto banche koto niema omo wi omo ton omo nya bi omo nya bi odi akode akofie ni akobo fufu anate ampesie ene ne mane ne madi on tena obi ana ne kunsu be fia ba bedidi on san tena hokwasea on san tena hona mo obi nso ma mefa Munkache Ghana for say you have lied in your teeth to Ghanaian people. Stop lying. And this is for we fucking had enough of you. Munjan enough is enough. Na munkano kre. So what you say? And I'm di kaka no. Say the odia ni mu ne yira. Omo mu di ache ni nyina yira. Eti Mahama pak wunya ne won kraman foko gugum. Ada obetumi adwene ama wo hu e wo wutinna si wo kon no so no. Not what you jam one in Yanin broken in Clamano. No what Jawa move backs no what Jawa no my baba back in public. So what I say, has added to what did to and pro with the Sharia, what you mobilizes to come out there and lie to citizens. Now we are arrested because she wanted that one antamon would the ayira. Say would nam walk grim say to me be a new you can't sustain your anger or become me or smoke up and a police is also should be boy a chrono head. Mr. Master show you son and Becca tell me when Madame from Allah Tenibia or Castle or Pessoa Denema Eco School Ghana and a memoir. Now I can start the big and say I like for police for no a they are not longer a police. A coyote come protected citizens. They know what they do in the night. In the daytime, you see them as a police. If it's a break cost to Ghana, I'm brought back here to say that I was allegedly said Ghana for police before become. Shania say, so what you say? When you not security is so loose, our man because one early demon. They also on to mean take a decision, on to mean gentleman. He is leading you. So how can that person take care of him and come and take care of him? But yesterday you voted for him. We a nurse, we a teacher, we a farmer. All of you ambush Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and you voted for him. So Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne baya and country no ayede go forward. Every day, Pia MPP Baba sister near my papa diamant or manu. Yankasa MPP no more kunkno. Yankasa, but they were trying after COVID, no, they were trying to put things in place.
Yeah.
As a normal lift country up. Kamuk de my Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Kabana Kia and I'm the command and near man kitten. Leader or bad the beer at the kitten go to me, gentleman. How did you vote for that leader? Because what they can't catch us on to me take a decision. But what come Kokromoti? We are graduate, who could take qualification. The brave what come Kokromoti? I could call Abba Edema. You also want to me make a decision. How can that person make decision for you? Someone would your father. A fear me and the worst is about to come. Say I'm born paying poor and let trade young punyanko attacks ya and son of Mube Fraba anymore, not on my tongue Ghana. Because Mahama is what? He's a greedy bastard. Mahama is a selfish. He doesn't think about anybody except himself and his family. And what do we ambush him? They are trying to pin you down. What can you say? Because you bring him in power, you voted for him, you brought Mahama in power, you put him in the silver platter so he can make nonsense to you without thinking of it. Without a blink, about me, I do PBR. And a man for now, I hope to say, Ghana phone penny for. Is it you scratch my back, I scratch your back? And then a constitutional, look to me from my public. Namo Magana for and choose the omope. Said the beer or beer, but him hammer bonny will do or mine. He will go scot free because or will be beer a bon home bine. And penny for I don't know what dear brosa. Constitution from can cabinet and to me trod the Maya a queen. Who is Mahama? Samusin Nanado no beer. Who is Mahama? At least we have benefit from Nanado. We have benefit from Nanado so much. Any Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, we have benefit from NDC MPP leaders. We have benefit from them. Who is Mahama? What Mahama have done for you? Apart from so ba or see or money trust and Mahama onimiye. Aden and mama and Quantayra in Ghana for. Any Ghana for penny for. Aden mama and Quantayra. A country now is about to turn 70 years next year. Monsha baby or man in nam. Monsha baby or man in nam. So what do a mind? It will be only wisdom. Not on to mean Jenny, and not on to mean taking decision, man. What do you want the country to head to? At a car, the tie up to a motorway. What they are preparing, now when Hunyansa how to move the steer. I'm Pebe and Kunku, but one cannot summer sort of ne echo. Ubo one who Sana Mahama what they in Ayeko. Sana Mahama dear Neko because of Nyansa Nini Ibrahim Mahama. Nitine Tiasona. One dear a gentleman one on then gentleman Munibia, then gentleman Kurebiano. Et me to Ghana for a shuffle and in Funibi and what tall warm and what do a man atna car ne tie aya betu no do a moko. Obejana no was send a nikiki.
I know
no dimu rough no catata di ope. Ghana for the amoya muamu ye. A dear one cassa would do cokromoti aya from fear 9 aye. And they will still come back and you guys will buy them their vote again. Because one woman will say, now we are me, mamma, we are me, wafa, we are Mr. Wa. What a drum man cheerby. Not a debia will cost what, we ban our new son in 9 months. Now we won, and I will so ban one ye, no fabi meshawono. Let the bia will be the Nisika. Ever toll vote every single day over total clomoti with 5 million, 10 million, 20 million for 5 years. What do you think the country will be? Because I was a Kana or tall one, he has to benefit from it. And the Mamu Mano, Mahama say a good kaya, the tie any day, any. Nana do hono, only Dr. Lad Mahmoud Ba, many trade ministers in with their common sense, see or consonant, a good mutin, see or consonant, and Picasso yadia. They sat down as a man. See, we have the men in MPP, and that's what I said to the account because they can think the box. 133 ya moke say MPP initiative ya eka omotumia ye bibia fa ho dada so omo anya ma na nkwa ni mukra they will do something. How did they say they will bring free education? They did the through napo omo sati bibia say 133 say MPP initiative nkoma ye bibia fa ho on some to muntumenye 24 hours economy no say MPP na ya omuga fa kwa bi so make sure say 24 hours economy no sankwa ba bia kwa they will have a particular place that it will sustain to make sure to prove to people say omo your 24 hours economy so nkwasiafo bi say na mudi mu kokromoti koto abadema on say omo ntumi kranka adekora 24 hours ni mi no mo say banche me maami kodwom a wako sole no na yakọ pre anya banche obeton no obetena ho anadwo ne biom anaso obi baba je banche na firi nsama ton come on NDC for yen jimi ti samu yen dwene ti samu yen dream future ahead us yen dream future backwards in us ya dwene ekoye ni ya dwene koye chi mo na mo dwene komochi etina mo bibia mo de ba eyen kitten please guys grow up face Ghana that is what mo klama no etra social media bia so ya to sa media mfi okuda ka brokwa earlier man some god olutubo munya Ghana ye munya Ghana. You told people, say, Mubatumia is the best more than MPP. And they are giving you the chance. Do it. Fix the lights. And stop making complaints. Fix the light. Now, I'm out for living. Living with. So, why your ice block? No, the ice can seller. Why your pure water? No, alcohol. The freezer, I pure water. So, if there is no lighter, how can they make a living? You do some. NDC for ye besamo madwene no na the only thing so ntumi ndwira menkasa mo wadwene na asa madwene ne pini ene gum don toli ne gum adwene ne mu mo ye moa mo ndwene ma Ghana na mo nja ma du fudi pe kro no na mo ku o ma ne mu na mo bono na mo live citizens no because Mahama sika wo wie nyina no that money comes from the citizen. It doesn't come from anybody. The crown all born nano, it belongs to the citizen. Mahama, please. Should I say please?
No.
Or what word do you want me to tell you? Fix the country and stop all your rubbish doing in Ghana. So we could see 24 hours market. We could see 24 hours market bia. Mo ba ye can say no more be procurement. No move via firm. Akronfo protest. Mo ba Ghana na ambroba tia se. Mo ni ma police fo nyina allegedly mo ba Ghana and the mo bi bokro. Please face Ghana, Mr. President John Daraga Mahama Froster. Face Ghana. We had enough of you and we are tired of you. Ghanaians people need to feed. The students need to be fed. That is not what you promised them. You promised them discotheque. You promised them 24 hours. You promised them pizza. You promised them ice cream. Mr. John Daraga Mahama gave them all of them. Let your promise work and stop that your concobi stories now. When you Daraga any you can say Jinapono Mube Jinabonti and Amokano. Ya Bramwate. Na koko butse Nyankopon no ma wadwene no wadwene na yera ye nim ba bi kura wo ma me okonyi nsam wo friye Mr. Mafumi da se bye
bye ya ma me Esther K bari ma na ye te ne nka no ye mfa nesco misraw ma me ya ma me frimpo ma me ba be fro misraw oba okasa mete nka betu momo kasa me kasa wo ntem nka enti oba na wo chia me amaje oso bete bia na wantem nka betu obetumi ato aso akasa misraw a enti me fro sisia ai ma me frimpo ba me fro a koso ana kasa ye to nka metie na ye kasa wo ntie nka
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Mama, what is saying?
Hello.
Pacho, Mama, Tuminka. Hello, Mama, Tuminka. Hello. 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 Pacho, Tuminka.
Yeah. I say na miss you.
Ah, you're the young couple. Oh, yeah, dear.
That don't know 5. I'm going to
Ere yanko pon ase.
Pantinika la ya kosokoso ho.
Ah, koso. E kwandam.
Mena mama sente mo topic no na e dey.
Na ye kas.
Me ba. Asa kwa na frame me hu ya na esa so frame.
Ah, wa ho. When na ye kasa fa 24-hour economy hu dum so na ye ka ho asem.
Okay. And I said 24 economy ne dey wo ho fa sa ne dum so no.
Okay.
24 dum so.
Say
24 dum so. Na kono me be na che 24 dum so.
Are you serious, Mom?
Because economy be anywhere che 24 dum so. Because economy yeah. Dum so say the economy a friend is NDC for the aba.
Yeah.
And mama and mama the aba. Because none need that so nyina no. And dum so no. And dum so ne dey them. Na ya say na me sama enko say and tuamu a. Madam and pa bo nyina no. Dum so ne dey e jaye be ha me pa.
Adentia okasa.
Ne be mo mama da pa. Me do so ne dey tuamu an me dey ya me te. Say ya juma 24 economy. You rotate your morning for ho, afternoon or night for ho. It's morning your son and a pass 6 o'clock. They are doing 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So 8 hours.
Yes.
2 so bad now you're doing 22. I have some 22. Yeah. 10 o'clock no. 10 night shift no start at 10.
Yeah.
They are doing this one of pardons, yeah. And Sunday as I was maybe a good mammy. Machishama or mamma with time table to follow. Yeah, time table I'm mamma and they good. I was one who follow. Because you're not the man, and to have a modern adult to somebody, and so I'm why.
Yes.
Yet the Musa, you rotate 3 shift 1
MP. Obiape.
Was my son here the annual compliment? I'm with Jabani at Africa.
Oh.
I don't be any wobble where you're going to you.
I would have some
power. Mamma, wait, you're going to you crop. Yana knew what some of bigger castle do is back. I was my watching the pack. Mamma, me a country or gun, and now with your Nadia show what the moon way at you. I probably wanted to hear your brother. Why when you want to say you do call your mamusu? Oh, my name was so much interesting. I think. What is your bravo fan? I made your one share now. 1 year, my yen, what is your bravo? What about the disaster for the wire gun? What about good gun? I don't know what I hear. They say you're quite cheap, I press on you move forward. You move forward. You move forward. What do dollar? And a dollar and a do it. What is why? When your dollars sleeping, so I bought you the $1. What you want? I bought you on 15, a year friend is 14. When your dollar was about you when I walk on. Bank of Ghana dollars do all. A cable on 1 way, the next would decide to come in our question. We say, me pesa economy the buffer. Me pesa buffer. A buffer was a friend is a costro. That's the one who I knew was here.
Yeah.
What you tell it? Echo first card that one. To be the best, we send me $5 is what it is. And one was about $5 in my one was our home chair.
Yeah.
Now, no one has said, boy, I was your business and the sick idea coffee. And you come back, come the back, and I'm on you and so and I will talk by that to her. I dare change Yana and Francis enough with the whom you are next with a pata. What say and fasting and Mamma Galan say to at the end, when you were pushing for any 2 Galan say this 24 hours economy out the Abagana. Do me say number 1, Galan say number 2. If I want need your mamma, now me bet she when you were pushing for in your ata. But she can know my ancestors near the Amassam and finish Ofosu Kwachi. And some George.
Yeah.
Yami chia na mama kana so wonu so di chia ya. They are more for Supachi. Kame dem fi. Any some George near the Okuja tabro fire to so. Near the an instant 20 I say a yadwa smart no. You want wine. I can't.
Yeah.
There the account on Swaka. Health Minister no.
Yeah.
Ono suko shini di anywhere and say. Ah, what chair branch here run a juma and run of Femua. Now, people from 24 bar, Womobaha was winning her, Womobaha was winning her. Now, can I be in the money and yet the Ankamos had the national Naka?
Yeah.
Ah, may say, Yami baby Sawomo. Yami baby Sawoman, I made a bonfire say. Chana Betchananka.
Davida.
Chana Betchananka. I had the yam the power of the I'm the power of the Yabafa and to my papa fra. Chana Betche. Ghana, you confia your son, chef. Just ain't Ghana yet, him no mamma. Papa, man, I dear corner. Well, be a sure Ghana. There's a what my dear and talk. What my dear and talk. Go walk your far winter will mocha. Ain't this kind of video? Dear Wolfrio, dear Wolchaka, you are so and to be near United. There's a NDC for MPP for CPPO. My one, you yet you boom. Never I say young Toby. Mamma, what we are bright soon what the tree and Sophia. And what's the my and see, as of a farm we campaign man, no, Monsole, na Yesu Kata. Well, Monsole na Yesu Kata. Aquaba couldn't put a friend said, see any year for few drew. Sole na Yesu Kata. I know what's on my prophecy ye. And I do die Jimino, and I come, Mamma die Jimino, Mamma die Dumusono, Namasoli, Namibe Chiamunaka. Ochiamu kana sisa no wade maye ya ne de mama solofo no one by one ya chama wo mu Mr. Babo edi na menya aduma
be na si bebre wa Mahama sem kan wieda eda ya maame ama asiye pa ene sorry ya maame ya afre mpoma eda na asiye pa ene contribution yemfa yemia Anthony aye yemia na ebisa se ho no yemfa ne call. In any case Mr. Anthony oba kasa wonte men kan bet kasa Mr. Anthony yemo akwa aba. Hello Bacho to me wote menka.
Hello
Mr. Anthony Pacho betumi akasa me connect wa ma to make us why. Yeah, cause
with the Pacho, good evening, sir. Now, a poem to say,
Yamana Dombo,
Yakopa da woman, Ohoye. Now, my tones won't catch it to fetch me. Now, the air cost one, you know, the essay Yakopon should not dom said the wife should be ano. Yakopon show a name. Then I may and you say, O Mount Kwan who ding woman. No more answer, no more some G. Or you know, ma, every be away behind ye. Dinamijao. The first one was when you buy some meeting and catch a pa, Michiano. There be a bonfire man, saying a couple of manner or day, no man and qua, or day woman. No manner, the demon so or donning to us, ye be a gentleman. The first one so, Michia Bronya, Nakopon Cano, no one shrano, no one home by. Yari and Nakopon Sana Yari, no man and Yansan be a ye. The first way a doctor Baumia, Yansan Yakopon the Adomono. Yes, certain Yakopon Cano, no one home by. A day be Monsieur Saint Quentia, in Chateau Sompe to wood dear, if training in Amo used to demo. There was a for like say, so that be good in my city, a senior in our use to demo. And we say, Yakopon Manaka say, I'm not a president, Ama, and near ma, no mamma to papa's winning on Dr. Bar, or Baby Nina. The toss on it, my own to me. atete a wo mu ne ɔha wo mu no yɛsɛ Onyankopɔn sɛ ɔno anabu na duro anka boba na diefo no gye ho asedadie no nim sɛ asɛm no Onyankopɔn bɛka amena nyina somdwie na chairman no nso a wɔpɛ no nso Onyankopɔn de ama no nyame hwɛ no so na ɔma no ho bae mfie aduonum na wanya no biribi a wahwere biara no Onyankopɔn nhyɛ ne ma na ɔfa no mfra dom nkɔ adom adeɛ mɛka sɛ menua abafo no makɔto o sɛ container ne ntimi nyi o sɛ duty no deɛ dwamama asa bɛyɛ no deɛ nyasɛm ketewa first no 40 feet no na sɛ wotua 1 billion sɛ no ɛkɔ bɛyɛ 3 billion nti sɛ nkɔfoɔ no a moyɛ adwuma no a mo sɛ mopɛ adwuma no nkwala no ayɛ no sɛ na nneɛma no ɛde kɔ no yɛntimi nyi ɛbɛyɛ no manya bi atɔ de ayɛ adwuma nti aba no mokɔto ɛne deɛ abafo no makɔto abafo nti deɛ ɛka no sɛ mpa yɛ ne yɛbɔ sɛ Nyankopɔn nkuta yɛ mu na ɔhwɛ so na ɔmo yɛ ho bae nkakra akra m sɛ mfie aka no deɛ Nyankopɔn bɛma Dr. Bawumi aba ama ɔkaa sɛ 40 feet container no sɛ yɛde ba a onim sɛ 100,000 a 100,000 ne wɔtua no afɔ adeɛ kɔ nipa ante aseɛ ɛna mokɔto aba de ma darega kontompo ne dɔmama ɛndɛ wɔ so Ghana ni wokɔkasa MPP ni deɛ ɔkɔkasa sɛsi ara ne akye no NDC ni nso kɔka deɛ ɔmade ayɛ ɔpɔn kroma ɛde Brazil ne ayi abɔ na ne yɛtwe ase yɛnkye obi a nso sɛ MPP ni ne kɔyɛ yɛ a kɔdɔ ɔpɔn kroma a yɛnkye obi a polisifoɔ no mo hu bibi a yɛnkye no sɛ MPP ni ne kɔyɛ yɛ anka akye no ka be kura anka yɛmfa ma no enti da hɔ twɛ dwamama deɛ nyame betua ne ka bɔne a wodie no a wakata n'ani a ɔse wayɛ abosom akotrɛ no a adada ntoma a wɔn deɛ wɔnka no kura nkontompo nko ha na ɔsɛ obetwa no da hɔ twɛ no na wiase abaayɛ no minhu akɔla a wɔnka no kura te sɛ Samigya mfi deɛ adeɛ da hɔ no ɛso kyɛ no sɛ Samigya mfi nim sɛ adeɛ wei a wɔka no yɛ nkontompo ɛnso na wokɔ Samigya mfi wɔnko ne kɔdɔ ɔpɔn kroma deɛ ɔpɔn kroma asua no wowɔ Samigya mfi wɔasua bi aka kyɛn sɛ wɔmmra meyɛ debate ɛnso a woka nso nyinaa nso atorɔ so na wotwa ɛnti Samigya mfi deɛ minhu ne suban a wɔde te wiase na Nyankopɔn bɛbusa no anti kakra a metumi aka ne sɛ nyame hwɛ wo so na wɔma ho bae me nua ɛba ɛsa nso Nyankopɔn nso ɛnhwɛ no so mekyia no bebree yɛ woma mente ne nka kyɛ nti etiefo mu tie wo nyinaa nso yɛde obiara hyɛ Nyankopɔn nsa Nyankopɔn yɛ obiara koma so adeɛ ma no na me sɛ mmerepɛ mu no yɛn nso yɛ ho bɛtɔ yɛ enua me do besia na obi nso aba bi meda se bebree nyame nhyira wo wɔntɔ nkwanem
amen yɛnwia Anthony yɛda wase yie paa ɛne also personal contribution abusianfo media ne Ras Media GH on YouTube and Facebook and on TikTok. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Become with your code on found science like and so for see video like and so share. Na boame na ye promote video. Mechi medin chia kese ma do phone na ke me nsam mechi oye pa. Medin chia kese ma jeru kwaku apia. Mimi a wo say Anthony mechi awo adika J mechi oye pa. Deborah che ma mechi awo. Ena mimi a Frank afo mechi awo. Ma me ama mechi awo. $1 mechi awo. Me mama ya afre mpo mama chia mama ya mama chia o me san chia o pm stand frat wins wonso me chia o ye pa when the sister is again because the children is given yes me chia me mama Monica ye pa mama Rose Uruka ya me chia wonso ye pa mimia ajo asewa mechiao mima me Esther K bari ma mechiao arimi mechiao ye pa Tony yebo a mechiao mima me da na pia mechiao ye pa Elizabeth me mechiao nso ye pa na ya mimia Augustine yebo a mechiao Richard mechiao ye pa mimia ba nana akua afro papa mechiao ye pa Aziboni Emmanuel wonso mechiao na set ken mechiao na mimia kwasi asamwa mechachi munya da munya ase ne bra munya ye ne abotra munya ye maminya akwanya ne abotre echeche minsemu ede maamo Sabio, then fair. Na monsono, mutumi, enya bi, enya bi ka enya bi tre comment here. Medamunyina ase, ene de moye nene. Mse se de otibe nyankopon ya adom na ochira ahoɔden ɛwɔ hɔ na mogya da so edi ahotusie wɔ nipam na tɛkyerɛma ɛda abɔtwem dia sɛ de tie bia no yɛbɛhyia wɔ ha at the same time of this today, which is 8 o'clock Italian time. Medamunyina ase, medamubesia na ochira yasan ato aso. Makra munyina until we meet again. Adios.